It's Tuesday, June 23rd, 2020. Piotr here, the Slide Forex Global YouTube channel. US cash market is open for about 12 minutes already. We have a little bit of the bumpy start. Because market is again driven by the rumors. This time the rumors are related to the dollar yen. Particularly there is information or the rumor doing the round that towards the end of the US session or right after the close, Softbank getting $17 billion again after the close, and they are going to convert that to yen. The reason is the buy back their own shares. So guys, immediately when the rumor hit the market, we've seen huge break to the downside from 107. We hit 106.26 for now. We are awaiting US data within the next 1 minute 15 seconds. There are few selling levels, 106.75. I do prefer 106.92 in case of the bounce. I'm not sure if we are going to get such a huge bounce, right? But if that rumor is true, that also the answer for us why overall dollar is losing the ground with euro versus pound, right? We will see. And looks like not only PMI from Europe working here, right? Actually pound is right now fighting. Pound is fighting with the levels we discussed, close to 125 supply level based on what we previously seen right here. So it's close to 1-to-1 we discussed earlier today. Anyway, let's have a look. So the Softbank news is driven the market. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to the US news. We are talking about the PMI. Just 1 second. Looking for services. June preliminary market US PMI 49.6 versus 50 expected, so a little bit below 50. Services 46.7 versus 46.5 expectations, 37.5 previously. All right, the expectations were different in different places. Overall, more or less around the baseline. So no disappointed here. So guys, let's try to summarize a few things. We started the day with the roller coaster from Navarro. Then Trump was trying to clean Navarro interview with Fox, saying no, US-China trade deal is fully intact. Navarro said it's over, right? Then Navarro been back trying to tell us that, yeah, well, it was out of the context. It's more about the trust. And they have lack of trust when it comes to the Chinese Communist Party. That was another, like, boom, right? Well, he didn't help himself. So that's what we discussed previously during our previous update. Then was PMI in Europe, right? Especially France, that's the great country. Nothing has happened. Above 50 PMI, all is good. Unexpectedly from UK, higher PMI also, right? Well, they do start the reopening in July. So, well, I don't know. Anyway, pound is weak because of what is going on euro pound. That's what we discussed as well. Previous update and the one before. Euro pound is above 0.90, right? So maybe Softbank, maybe Euro pound is, and EU PMI is pushing euro dollar higher, and we are significantly higher right now. And as discussed previous update, that for now intraday perspective was like the buying the dip, right? We will see what's going to happen with the cable. I'm still looking to sell cable. Now the question is, if based on what is going on with yen, we can see some kind of the weakness when it comes to the indices. That's gonna be very interesting. So let's have a look what we have. First 5-minute trading range when it comes to the Nasdaq. All right, first 5-minute trading range when it comes to the Nasdaq. So let's have a look what we can see, and 1, 2, 3, what is going to give us, right? Right here, we are very close to test 1-to-1 from the first 5-minute trading range, and as you can see, that's gonna be nothing else, just the stop count. That's what market may look for, right? That's gonna be just that stop count, right? Then you can make like another one and another one, but more interesting is what we are going to get when it comes to the downside break, right? And move of 3, that's just stop count of that particular low, and of course we are far away from the post-Navarro low. Now, it's not only COVID driving the market. Navarro, US-China trade deal, Trump, dollar-yen rumors, right? European PMI, US PMI. So, well, guys, really, if you are new, well, for me, it's a challenge right now to trade, right? And I'm doing this for 20 years, right? So don't try to chase the market. That's the first thing first. Well, I'm going to look for, when it comes to the indices, I'm going to look for any kind of the fade on this 1-to-1 move when we are going to compare trading range and then break. If we are going to see some kind of the failure somewhere here, I'm not gonna trade Nasdaq. Maybe I'm going to switch to DJ, or I'm going to switch to S&P 500 with the Nasdaq failure, because it's the strongest right here right now. So that's the thing number one. Thing number two, I'm a bit of short dollar yen. It wasn't exactly what I've been looking for. I chased it around the 106.65, 106.60 when I figured out what is going on, right? But I would prefer, as I mentioned, 106.90 to see the retest. Is it going to be possible? Probably no, right? But from the risk reward perspective, you don't want to chase the market. When it comes to the dollar yen, first possible demand, right? It might be the low somewhere here. So market may want to look for stops below 106 and then bouncing a little bit higher. Depends on what we are going to see. Again, it might be one-time move related to the rumor, if that is true. All right? Because if they are going to convert, done, deal done. Again, don't change them unless there is going to be the change in the sentiment when it comes to the indices. So be very careful. And maybe tomorrow, when they convert the dollar into the yen, we are going to see something like stop count, right? With positive close. All right, that would be long setup. All right, but for now I'm trying to trade downside on the dollar yen. That's what I'm gonna do towards the end of the day. I might even switch lower to the lower time frame, and I might try to, you know, scalp a bit if that's gonna be some kind of the consolidation and we are going to see attempt to break higher. I'm going to double that range. So again, 106.65, that could be retest and continuation to the downside. Many different things. And guys, if you've been watching educational videos, you know there are a few different ways how you can try to join the party. So that's how it looks from the dollar yen. About the indices, failure, and I may failure at the high after stop count, I might look for S&P or DJ, right? And finally, towards the 5 p.m. CET, next hour, London fix. I'm going to watch very, very carefully the development here on the pound USD, all right? Because I would like to be on the short side of the pound. I might, you know, diversify a bit with euro pound, but euro pound we discussed, it was this demand zone tested yesterday, tested during the Tokyo session. So I think we are done here, and the higher levels from now. So now looks like pullbacks towards 90.45, 90.40, right? This type of the move, and then higher, again higher, all right? Pullback and higher and higher. So that's about the pound. And the last one with this update is Australian dollar, and I'm going to look for a buying possibility when it comes to the Euro Aussie, all right, because of what we have. Stop count, reversal, nice engulf, and I'm looking to add into the short when it comes to the Aussie. But here I'm going to wait for a daily close. What we are going to see, maybe even I'm going to wait for the Tokyo session and try to work with this tomorrow, because today, if the rumor about conversion from the 17 billions of dollars into a yen, that could have influence overall on dollar, right? So that's why one of the reasons euro is that high today, okay? So don't forget, again, I've seen that rumor, one place only, so still treat that very, very carefully. With that being said, guys, don't be trapped. Do your own research, do your own homework, right? Don't chase the market. See you around, guys. Take care. Goodbye.